Today we're going to try to get the best win rate we could possibly get to Ultimate Champion with the Hero Mini Pekka. So guys, the deck that we're going to be playing today is Hog Mini Pekka Rocket. I think I won about 30 or so matches with this deck and I only lost 1 or 2 games, so just hoping to keep up our good win rate and just want to get all the way up to Ultimate Champion here today. Our opponent does have the Hero Mini Pekka. Pretty much everyone is using the Hero Mini Pekka as of recently. Oh, he does go in for the ability, but Ice Golem is going to be able to kill everything right here. Beautiful. Alright, he does go for an Executioner in the back, so I'll actually go in for a Hog Rider plus Hero Mini Pekka just because I assume he might have Tornado. Oh no, maybe he doesn't have Nado, guys. I played that Mini Pekka right there just thinking he would have a Tornado spell, so I wanted to not just give him a free King activation, but I guess I didn't really have to do that. Mini Pekka still kind of cleared everything though, and we defend the Executioner pretty good there with the bats. Guys, this deck actually feels really good right now because I feel like the Princess is really strong right now. Obviously, the Mini Pekka is very strong, but also in this deck, the Ice Golem has been really good recently, especially with Hog Rider. Because since there's so much Mini Pekka, guys, if you just go for a lone Hog Rider, it's pretty much never really going to get through, but if you get an Ice Golem down with that, you can oftentimes get through those Mini Pekkas pretty easily. This guy's already calling the good game because we got a nice couple hits right there. I guess we just go for an Ice Spirit like so, and then we just like log here. Oh, I was trying to like mistime the Executioner so we could stay alive a little bit longer there, but it's okay. Oh, nice, we kill his Mini Pekka, let's go! And we can actually heal up our own Mini Pekka right here, level it up a little bit as well. And then I'm just going to Hog Rider as well here, guys, because you need to just pressure heavily with this deck when your opponent gets out of cycle. He does go for the Vines as well, but that's just a lot of elixir for him, and he gets no counter push out of it either. Yo, the Mini Pekka gets the big shot there. Let's go for a Bridge Princess here, and that might be able to just take most of the tower right here. We can even go for a Hero Mini Pekka plus Ice Golem other side just to get a little bit of pressure going. Then we Hog to pull his Mini Pekka back. And you can see this deck is so nice for comboing people. If they make one mistake, pretty much ruins the whole game for them. And this guy's probably just going to give up at this point. By the way, guys, one of my friends does have a clothing brand, and she was saying how she could make some merch for my channel, and I could just have like a little storefront on my channel or whatever and sell some nice merch for a little bit. So I just wanted to ask you guys, do you have any ideas for any cool merch I could make? Like what kind of designs would you guys like to see, or would you actually think could be funny that people would want to buy? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to have to read them and see what you guys say. Okay, our opponent does have Lava Hound right here. This might be a bit annoying. Lava Hound definitely can be a little bit tricky. We get the bats right here too, guys, so he can't really defend here, I think. Yeah, I think he's gonna have to give up his whole tower here pretty much. Yeah, Mini Pekka should take the entire tower right now. So he might take my tower in the worst case, but even if he does, we still got his tower, so it's not really too bad. And I think what we can do here is actually kite this Inferno Dragon, guys. We're going to pull it to the middle with the Ice Spirit. And then, can I kite this, please? Nice, we do kite it. I thought I failed the kite for a second. That would have been pretty tragic. Okay, this is such a good defense right here. And guys, look, he goes in for the balloon thinking that he's going to take my whole tower. But the defensive rocket is actually really useful against these Lava Hound decks. And that's going to fully kill the balloon. He might try to go in for something with this Inferno Dragon because we didn't really get any damage onto it. But I feel like we're probably going to be fine, no matter what he does right here. Oh my gosh, bro, how does he have enough elixir for another Lava Hound this quickly? Bro, this guy's like pooping elixir, man. How did he already get another Lava Hound? Well, we can actually just kite this Inferno Dragon once again here, guys, and this time the Inferno Dragon's a little bit lower on the map, so our right side tower should kill it as it walks a little bit. Okay, I'm actually going to go in for a Hog right here with this Ice Golem, and then all we have to do now is just Evo Bats, and you guys can see, this deck actually kind of shreds Lava Hound. It only gets a little bit harder when they have something like guards in their deck because then your Mini Pekka gets a lot less value, but as long as you use your Hog at a good time offensively and your Mini Pekkas as well, you could usually apply so much pressure that they can't really make the pushes they want to make. Because yeah, guys, the offensive Mini Pekka is actually so broken against non-cycle decks. Because against cycle decks, you always see it kind of get distracted by like skeletons or ice spirits and stuff like that. You don't really feel like it does that much, but when they have a heavier deck without that many distractions, you can just see how broken the Mini Pekka can be on offense. And of course, especially with that ability that it now has with the hero. He played his Zap, so these bats here are probably going to wreck the Inferno Dragon. And you would think this guy would have a hard counter to us because he has Zap, he has arrows, but his real big weakness here is just the fact that he can't really stop my Mini Pekkas too well. Because we could just bait out his barbs using our Hog Rider, and then after that, he literally just can't seem to do anything to stop us. And Rocket is going to just take us all the way to a victory right here. We're in the next match against Enquiry. He's gonna hit him with the Ice Golem Hog first play. I feel like with a lot of these OG Hog decks, guys, like this Hog Mini Pekka deck or with like 2.6, it's actually quite good to just Ice Golem Hog first play most of the time because even though it's quite aggressive, the defense of these decks is often really strong, and all you have to really worry about is the offense and getting damage on your opponent's towers, so that's why it's pretty good to be aggressive like that. It kind of depends on what you face, though. Like, if you face Mega Knight over and over, it might not be the smartest play, but as far as top ladder goes, or even, like, relatively higher up, like, close to Ultimate Champion, there's not, like, a crazy amount of Mega Knight, at least most of the time, so it's pretty good to just Ice Golem Hog first play. Our opponent does have Sparky, which I've noticed has become a little bit more popular. Now, when you're facing something like Sparky, you can always rocket it in the back, but sometimes it can also be nice to hold on to the rocket and just see if they go for something. He actually does not go for anything. Oh, okay, he does go for the giant here, so I'm just going to rocket, and now we just get the extra value, you know, just hitting that giant as well as the Sparky instead of only the Sparky. Obviously, we don't get the tower damage, but still sometimes it's nice, though. And also, guys, if they don't support the Sparky, then you can kind of just counter it easily with, like, your Ice Golem, your Ice Spirit, or Bats and whatever. We're going to get our Princess down right here to splash the entire minion horde pretty easily, and that's going to also force him to place something onto it. And maybe when he plays something on it, we could get, like, Evo Bats onto whatever he uses here. Okay, he does decide to go in for the arrows, so I think what we do here is we just go for a Hog rather than we get an Evo Bats down. He does go for the Mini Pekka. Maybe this Log will get us a Hog hit. No, we don't quite get the Hog hit. Dang it, man. I should have logged it a little bit of a better time. I think if I timed that a bit better, the Hog could have actually got a nice hit there on the tower. I'm going to go for the Ice Golem here, and I feel like he might try to Sparky early, but I'm going to see. Okay, no, he actually goes for the Skarmy instead, but that's just a free positive 1 elixir trade, and Hog Rider is guaranteed to at least get 1 hit right here. I think the only thing that could make us lose this game is mainly going to be the minion horde, so I'm definitely going to be looking out for that. See, guys, this type of Sparky, I feel like we don't really have to rocket it. Unless he goes for some support for it, it's pretty much just going to die here to the Princess, and not really going to cause us any type of issue. Now, this Skeleton General is really annoying for us, guys. I honestly don't know how we kill that. Bro, how do I kill... Wait. Am I cooked? Wait. Bro, this guy's actually... No. Bro, this guy's actually kind of smart. Guys, I actually genuinely cannot kill Skeleton Generals, man. Bro. Oh, nice Ice Spirit. Bro, what a good Evo Ice Spirit, guys. Nice. Oh my gosh, I thought I lost for a second there from that Evo Skarmy. Dang, Daniel, back at it again with those white vans. Guys, I'm actually so annoyed, man. My win rate's gonna be tanked today because I was just playing a couple games and my Wi-Fi randomly cut out for like a while, for like 30 seconds, and I just lost a game. Which is a little bit annoying, so yeah. Anyways, we do get a nice Mini Pekka right there. Looks like we're probably facing a bait deck right now. We do get our Mini Pekka ability. He's probably still gonna have to respond to that. The nice thing about these overleveled Mini Pekkas is that people don't really know what the interactions are going to be with them because nobody's used to level 17 cards. So you could kind of just get like those 1 HP hits on the tower sometimes pretty nicely. We do get the Hog Rider plus Bats going right here. Bats actually get 1 nibble on the tower. Love to see that. We could just go for an Ice Spirit here actually on this Dart Goblin. Kind of nice how you could just play Spirits right on the Dart Goblin now because you used to have to get like a really precise placement, otherwise it wouldn't work. Just gonna go for our Bats on the Valkyrie, then I think we maybe just go for another Hog Rider. Oh yeah, this should be good. Come on, Hog, pull this Valkyrie back. Ooh, that's gonna get a lot of damage. Bro, how does he have this much elixir? He literally spent like 30 elixir the bridge, and you're telling me he still has elixir? Bro, he genuinely just Valkyrie, Wall Breakers, Ice Spirit the bridge, and he still had elixir somehow. Bro, this game is wild, man. I'm just going to go for the Ice Golem right here. I feel like we could definitely win this matchup. I don't know if he has Rocket or not, though I feel like he might have Rocket, which is a bit of an issue. I'm actually going to have Princess right here with this Ice Golem. We do get the Princess right on the tower here, which is going to be nice damage. Nice, man. That's a little something. We take that. Nice, man. We barely stopped those wall breakers. Thank goodness. Oh, wait. He's not even going for the cannon right here. Okay, guys, he's definitely going to get his Goblin Barrel down in a second right here. But we have our Log back in cycle. Let's go. That's going to fully stop everything here. I don't think it'll hit the Dart Gob, though. But Princess will take care of that. Dude, thank goodness, man. That could have been a little bit sketchy right there. Going to get our Bats down for these Wall Breakers. And I think we're chilling for right now for the most part. Oh my gosh. Definitely got a log on this fake barrel. I don't really care too much about the real barrel because it's on our strong side tower, so we could kind of just let that go. Let that be. I'm just going to go for a princess down the middle. If he goes for a cannon, maybe we could like splash the dart gob. Oh, but he played the cannon a little bit up high, so can't really do too much with that, I guess. I guess we just go for our ice golem right here. We got to kind of pay attention to the order we cycle our cards in, guys, because if we cycle our cards in the wrong order, that could be quite bad for us right now. No. Okay, oh my gosh, those wall breakers keep connecting. Dude, I don't know what we have to do to win at this point. I feel like there's not much we can do to win at this point in the game. Dude, he has like cannon to counter the hog every time easily. He has literally everything he needs for anything I could try to play. This is going to be so tough, man. Wait, princess is on in there on the dart goblin, though. Wait, guys, that's not too bad. Nice, princess. Nice hog gets on the tower. Wait, guys, but he's choking. He's choking. Nice, guys. Nice, princess is on the tower, and we get another mini Pekka down. We could just go for the log here on the dart goblin. He still has to deal with this second mini Pekka and the princess he still has to deal with, but he's already just calling the good game. That was just a crazy sequence that we pulled on this guy. Wait, no way, guys. What are the odds? We're facing someone with a top 3 finish in the world right now. We gotta be for real locked in right here. He does have the hero mini Pekka, so could be a few things. I feel like people are kind of just throwing hero mini Pekka in literally anything now. Dude, honestly, so many people were underrating the hero mini Pekka. I saw so many people thinking that it would be like one of the worst heroes and stuff like that, but it turns out that it's actually quite good. Nice, we do retarget his hero mini Pekka, which does keep ours alive, which is pretty nice. Maybe I'll get my ability right here soon. Oh, I feel like there's no point anymore, though, because he does pull it. We could actually go in for Hog Rider just because he doesn't have his mini Pekka back in cycle. Wait, guys, I don't think my princess will die here. I mean, we do kill his firecracker, so now we can't get our king up off of it, guys, but that was honestly pretty good. Overall, quite good interactions for us here, and I think he just has Earthquake, probably, with his Royal Hogs. I'm gonna get the Bridge Princess going here. He's probably gonna have to, like, mini Pekka on this or something. Yeah, he does go for the mini Pekka, but we can just use that to cycle towards our Evo Bats. Gotta always be kind of careful with these mini Pekkas, even when they're low HP. You never know if they could, try to, you know, pop that ability last second. This guy's cycle is actually really bad right now without his mini Pekka. Bro, what is my hog doing? No, guys, my hog is not real for that. Wait, really bad bats by him. That just was kind of wasted elixir. It didn't really prevent any damage for him. And also now we just get our king up off this firecracker, which is definitely going to help us a lot in this match. So guys, usually against Royal Hogs, the best play is to just like mini Pekka Ice Spirit on them, or go for like, you know, I don't know, like Ice Spirit Bats plus Log, something like that. But you can always have Rocket on defense, so just remember that if your opponent is playing like their Evo Pigs or something like that, you can just Rocket them. Because the Evo Pigs are honestly pretty annoying to stop. Nice, we kill his Evo Firecracker. And I feel like he's going to struggle to kill my Evo Bats right here for sure. Oh, well, I guess the Firecracker is actually a pretty good response to them. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to Rocket if he goes in for Piggies right here, maybe. We'll see if he does decide to play them or not. Yeah, there goes the pigs. Kind of want to cycle to my log once again. Yeah, we're going to get a nice log here. I guess we don't have to rocket this time, but maybe on his next set of piggies, I may end up having to just rocket them. But yeah, the defensive rocket's really good, guys. Not only against Royal Hogs, but against even like a Hog Rider or something. Nice, we do get a nice hog hit right there. Love to see that. Just going to, I guess, try to pull his mini Pekka around a little bit right here. Man, this is such good defense, guys. We're doing such a good job. Definitely gonna log that mini Pekka. I am not trusting that. Come on, princess, get a shot. Nice, we get the shot there on the bats, and his mini Pekka is down here on the map, guys, but I feel like we're still gonna get some nice hog hits. Yeah, he kind of messed up his log right there a little bit. Hog Rider does get a couple hits here, and this guy's a top... Well, I don't know exactly what top player he is, but like he does have a top 3 finish, so he's gotta be at least pretty decent, but we're kind of just making quick work of him right here, man. We're making him look like... just another player, honestly. Okay, so Hog Rider is getting through there. He does get another mini Pekka down, though, so this guy is finally making a pretty big push, but that one princess shot just shuts it down. I'm going to go ahead and rocket the Evo Pigs. Okay, I kind of missed one right there. Oh! Oh my gosh, he could have actually maybe popped his ability there and got a lot of value. This guy really hasn't used his ability, like, at all so far, guys. I feel like he just knows that most of the time his mini Pekka is going to die regardless. And Hog does get the one hit right there, so that is actually good game. Rocket is going to do, obviously, way more than enough damage here. We're in the next one against Suchux. Just gonna hit him with the Hog Rider first play. Normally the most risky thing to happen when you play a Hog first play is to get a Sparky into it, and then they just like giant the bridge, and you sometimes can lose the game, depending on your cycle and what they play. But with this deck you have the Rocket, so you're pretty much good no matter what your opponent does. Right here I think our Princess should kill most of the Furnace, then we just Ice Golem, and I think everything will die here. Even if he pops the Skelly King ability, we're just gonna splash everything down. Yeah, the Ice Golem's actually really underrated right now. Someone actually finished, I think, top 2 in the world last season using an Ice Golem balloon deck, so Ice Golem definitely is pretty nice. Oh my gosh, this is actually going to be so many Mother Witch pigs right here. Wait, the Zappies messed them up so bad right there. Bro, those Zappies just stole so many piggies from that Mother Witch. That would have been like 7 piggies if it weren't for the Zappies stealing a lot of the kills. Man, guys, I don't think Barbaro's that good anymore. It takes so long for that Barbarian to start attacking stuff now. I'm not really sure what the damage nerf actually changes. I don't really know if it changes almost any interactions, but nah, just mainly the fact that it's so slow now is not the best. I think Log is kind of similar to Barbarian Barrel now. I don't know if Log will be better yet. I know in this deck Log is better, but I'm not sure about other cycle decks. In this deck, Log is definitely better just because we don't have like an Earthquake spell or something like that, so we kind of need more, I guess, Swarm control. Since we have Rocket, Rocket isn't really the best against Swarm, so it's kind of necessary to have a Log in this deck. We're going to get our Hog Rider down right here, and I'm kind of just curious to see what this guy's win condition is. Oh, he has Recruits. I honestly did not really expect that. So guys, what we're going to have to do here is go for the Bats, except very low, so he can't really get a Mother Witch onto them, at least not quickly. And if he does try to go for a Mother Witch on them, we could even maybe Ice Golem to block it. Or maybe he'll just go for it very late on his side, but it's not really going to get that many piggies at this point. Yeah, he's going to get like 2 piggies out of this maybe, but that's really about it. We get an Ice Golem Hog just like this, guys. Make sure you always position it just like I did right there, because if you do it like that, the Ice Golem will just always block the Fisherman. You have to make sure you position the Ice Golem properly, because I see a lot of people just misposition it, and then the Ice Golem doesn't tank for the Hog Rider the way you want. The right position is just go for the Ice Golem this tile, and then the Hog Rider just right behind it, as you guys saw me do a couple times right there already. We can actually get our 3rd princess down, guys. How the heck am I getting so many princesses right now? Dude, I'm actually so surprised. He goes for a lightning, but man, that is not really the best for him. No! Dude, his Zappies stopped my mini Pekka ability. Dang, we could have just taken the win right there. Let's go for the Bats. I don't really care if he tries to Mother Witch, because I'm just going to be busy pressuring him on the other side. Gonna get a princess here. Okay, I was kind of expecting a Mother Witch, so I was already getting ready to defend the piglets and whatever. Hog Rider is going to make it to the tower here. It gets 1, not quite the 2nd hit, though. Okay, this could be a little bit sketchy to defend right now. We gotta make sure we lock down this defense before we try to get a Rocket or something off. Okay, wait, actually, I feel like I just Rocket this Mother Witch. We got our Evo Bats as well for defense, so I don't really think he's going to be able to pressure us. Yeah, let's just go for the Hog Rider plus Evo Bats here. He's probably going to have to either overspend or maybe we just take it. Wait, can we take it? Oh, nice, that does get a hit through everything. Okay, guys, our opponent right here is also another pretty good player. I saw he has some nice top ladder finishes, so gonna be pretty locked in right here as well. He does have the Princess, so could probably just be Logbait. He does go in for the Rocket, okay. Yeah, Logbait could be a little bit of a hard matchup sometimes, because it's basically just gonna be Rocket Cycle versus Rocket Cycle, except they have the ability to sometimes get in your tower with their bait cards, like their Goblin Barrel and stuff, but yeah, you have to just use your log on defense, whereas they can kind of chip your tower with their log. But luckily, the logs don't really do too much damage anymore compared to before. I honestly don't know if they should have nerfed the Barbarian Barrel, guys, because I saw a lot of people saying they think they should have just buffed the log, which maybe is true. I feel like the log just got a little bit too hard of a nerf when they made it so Magic Archer and Zappies and Mother Witch can't even die to an Earthquake plus log anymore. That feels like just a pretty weird interaction to not work anymore. Alright, he does go in for that Goblin Barrel. We're just going to log that away. And what we have to prioritize in this matchup, guys, is going to be getting Bridge Princess damage. Oh, nice. He goes for the Bridge Princess too, but we react a little bit quicker there, so we actually take no damage. And he takes a whole 2 hits right there. See, guys, we can always just Rocket Cycle each other, but yeah, getting the Bridge Princess damage is really important, and it's obviously much cheaper than a Rocket, so pretty good to do. I'm going to Hog plus Bats here, so if he Inferno Towers, the Bats will kind of block it. He's going to have to go for a very late Rocket. Yeah, but then now we can just Bridge Princess, and he's going to at least take 1 hit here, so that's basically value for us. Yeah, he gets the log down, but that damage we just got is definitely worth it. And yeah, overall, we're up quite a bit right now. The nice thing for us in this matchup is that the Hog is always a +1 trade against Inferno Tower. Okay, he goes in for the Goblin Barrel. So yeah, guys, usually the key in this matchup is actually getting a lot of Hog Riders down throughout the match. The only thing is that you have to be kind of careful to not play the Hog at the wrong time, because if you let them defend with like a Goblin Gang plus Ice Spirit, then you just get an even trade, but you just give them a free counter push. So you do have to make sure that they're not gonna stop your Hog easily with bait cards. We can actually just go for a Hog Rider right here. He does play the Goblin Gang, kind of expected that, but our bats are gonna kill everything. He does get a very late Inferno Tower. But we can actually just go for a rocket now on that Princess. He does get a few Goblin stabs on our tower, but looking pretty good right now. Okay, here comes the Evo Goblin Barrel. Honestly, guys, I did not really prepare for that too much. Wait, I'm actually kind of choking. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Guys, I actually kind of choked a little bit, not gonna lie. I didn't really think about the Evo Barrel too much, but we are gonna get a Bridge Princess here because he wasted his log, so that is free damage once again. Only one hit this time, but still good. Oh yeah, I was ready for that Bridge Princess, man. You guys can see I'm always ready to catch it. Oh shoot, that still is on my tower. Okay, at least we kill it. And also Princess is going to kill the gang right here. We could just Hog Rider, he's probably going to Inferno Tower, but Princess is still staying alive right now. Wait a minute. Can we protect this Princess maybe? Wait, I think we're going to, guys. Then maybe we could outcycle him and just try to maybe get to another Hog Rider before he could get to his Inferno Tower, potentially. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try to do right here. We're just going to get a low log right here, make sure we catch that Juke Barrel. Man, the only issue is that I can't really go in for a Hog here until this Goblin Gang gets off the board. Bro, how did this guy get another Evo Barrel that quickly? What the heck? Bro, I swear this guy's like farming Evo Barrels right now. Okay, this is a little bit interesting right now. Ooh, he does get a Goblin Gang this time instead of like an Inferno Tower or something. Oh, nice, his Princess missed the bats a little bit. Well, you know what, guys? I'm just going to start the rocketing right here. He does go for a Juke Barrel, bro. This guy really thinks I'm going to fall for that Juke Barrel. He does go for his Gang up high, but that's not going to be enough, so he might have to overspend a little bit right here. Okay, I'm still going to be ready for the Bridge Princesses out of him. I see that's a Juke Barrel. Okay, he goes in for the rocket. I'm going to be ready for his Princess here. I know he wants to go for one. Yeah, there's the Princess. We just get our mini Pekka on this, and that's a nice elixir trade. Nice, he failed to protect the Princess right there. He does go in for the Evo Barrel, but we're just going to log it. I see that's far back. Bro, this guy went for like 10 Juke Barrels in a row thinking it's going to work every time.